I just saw a video of a woman who was found guilty and will spend 37 years, basically the rest of her life in prison, for allowing her child to cook inside of a hot car while she used illegal substances and spent time with her boyfriend that had come over. And I feel like, this is an extreme, very unfortunate situation, along with the countless stories of women who have allowed their children to be abused in some way by their boyfriends or husbands. And I just felt the need after watching that court footage to do a video to where I just gotta say, we as women, we gotta stop being so male centered and male focused. Yes, I talk about relationships and this stuff all the time because it's my job to do so. It's my passion to educate women so that these extremes are not the links that people are willing to go to in order to be in a relationship. That's one of the reasons I talk about this stuff. So when I'm meaning male centered, I'm meaning you wake up, you're thinking about how to dress to find your future husband, what's going to attract a man. You're watching YouTube videos and TikTok videos about how to get a man, the right thing to text back, wear this on a date if you want to get his attention, say this, do this to get your ex back. This is what you need to do. Your whole life, your whole focus is to be somebody's girlfriend and then to be somebody's wife. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be married or wanting to be in a relationship. The issue comes when you're obsessed with it and you think about it all the time and you are willing to put your children in danger in order to get those relationships. You are willing to put your friends and family in danger to get those relationships. You will leave your friends at a party with strangers so you can go off with some guy, putting yourself in danger, putting her in danger. You are willing to leave your kids with some guy you just met because you love him so much and you wanted to rush and move his dry, ashy ass in to your house. Some women go to the extreme of knowing that their children are being abused, but they're okay with it because, at least it keeps their man coming around. And even if it's not that extreme, if you can't even go to a wedding without getting all gloomy and doomy about why is it not me? When am I going to be next? When are they going? I think that is still a problem. And like I say, there's nothing wrong with wanting a relationship. That's totally fine. I'm not, there's people who don't want them. That's fine. But there's people who do want to date and they do want relationships. That is fine too. Everybody's doing what's best for them. Where I come in is if it consumes you, if it consumes your thoughts, that is a problem. That's not good. That is not okay. That's not okay. I do not like hearing stories of women who say, my mom's boyfriend used to come in my room and do things to me while she was asleep, and I tried to tell her, but she called me a liar. I tried to tell her, but she shipped me off to my grandma's house. There are women who become pregnant by these men, and they want to keep the child. But these men will talk them into getting abortions that they don't want to have. And they'll do it because they want to keep the man. This is not about a woman's right to choose, which I believe in. I am pro-choice. You do what's best for you. The issue in this situation is you did it to keep him. And in all these situations where you're doing something to keep him, these men are bums, they are abusive, they cheat, they never stay around. And if they do stay around, it's a situation where they're yo-yoing and they're coming back and forth when their money runs out, when they've run through everybody else, and they know that your door is still open. And women will say, well, I don't want to pay rent. I don't want to pay rent by myself. I don't like paying bills in myself. I get it. I get it. I've been doing it for years. But I would rather have gone through the things that I went through than to have ever been in a situation where I was, again, allowing someone to mistreat me or harm my children. And this is another reason why I'm always telling women, focus on, I know single women hate when people say this, but I'm for real. Focus on yourself. Not focus on yourself until you get a man. Not focus on yourself with the purpose of getting a man, but fuck these men. Not in the good way. Focus on yourself. Go to school. Get some kind of job training. Go to beauty school. Go to massage school. Go to nursing school. There are grants and things out there. You just have to be willing to look it up. Just like you're sitting and spending all your money on these dating apps and swiping left and swiping right and reading all these bios. Do that. Apply that same research and energy to go into Google to look up the shit you need to get your life together. People we love to play dumb. I don't know how to do it, but we got all the energy when it comes to men and how to get into a relationship with them and get them to propose and keep them and do this and do that. But we don't know how to do nothing for ourselves. I don't know who to call. I don't know what to Google it. Google salary ranges. How much should I be getting paid? Ask for the promotion. Learn about finance. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor or an expert on that. But if we put as much energy into ourselves and bettering ourselves, the sky is the limit. And don't give me this bullshit about we live in a capitalist society and that's why it's hard. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is the society we're in, unfortunately. This is what we got to do. But if we literally stop focusing on these men who are not worried about us unless they can exploit us in some kind of way, the sky would be the limit.